Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction and review. Pretty much just live reaction at this point. For One Piece Manga Chapter 899, we are deathly close to 900, and I'm expecting some big, great things for 900, but I can already call that we're probably going to be on break, because of course we are. Of course when something important's going to happen, we're going to get put on a break week, but I'm fine with that, because break week usually means that the chapter we come back with is really, really good. So yeah, expecting that before we get to 900. But 899, here we go. I guess maybe either they'll escape Whole Cake this time, or they're going to get caught by Big Mom, which is kind of what I'm thinking. I think we're just going to flash over and Beige is going to be defeated or whatever, and Big Mom's going to be healed up from eating the cake, and they're going to have to deal with her before they leave. But honestly, I don't want that. I want the Straw Hats just to escape, do their own thing in Wano, and then have to deal with Big Mom and her crew at a later date. I think that would be really good storytelling on Oda's part. But either way, let's see what we got here. Chapter 899, The Last Bastion. Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 31, Hayreddin Arc. List of escapees of Buggy's delivery service, new giant pirates cook Goldberg. Okay, his shield. That's not a homie. Maybe he has a shield with a devil fruit or something? Or maybe, I don't know. His shield has a face though. That's weird. And like not just painted on, it looks like an actual face. So, weird. Okay, let's move into the actual chapter though. I've been liking the cover arc things for the Grand Fleet though. But, yeah, here we are. Brother Peros. Totland in a world of trouble. Come in, please. What happened to Mama? And Beige? And the cake? We have, Montdor yelling into the Dendenmushi. Things might actually be worse with you than they are over at Cacao. Peros. At sea, Big Mom sighed. Yeah, I know. We haven't lost sight of him. Brother Montdor, Bavaroy here. Peros ignored his wounds for too long. He's broken down. Who cares about that? And get off me. And he's starting to slur his words. Oh, he's still bleeding from his arm and such from Pedro's assault. We're near Fluffy Island at the moment. Things are pretty wild over here too. Chiffon and Beige have finally left the cake to Mama. Okay. The cake's on Fluffy Island now. In a few minutes, this whole thing is going to come to a head. Yeah, I bet Big Mom's just going to eat it, and again, I hope this doesn't happen, but I could totally see her eating it, and then just for Oda to show how OP she is, she just bam, right over to Cacao super fast or something. I'd be disappointed in that. It's not what I want, but I could see it happening totally. Poison or no poison, we no longer can stop Mama from eating that cake. Report this out to all of Totland. There are 3 ways our predicaments end. 1, Mama dies to the poison in the cake. That'll be the end of the Big Mom pirates. 2, the poison doesn't work, but the cake is awful. Her fit won't end, and Mama will destroy this entire country. And 3, the poison doesn't work, and the cake's delicious. Nothing short of that miracle will ensure our survival. Well, we know the cake is delicious. Ready yourselves, men. Our destinies are now tied to the taste of that cake, says Perospero. We've sent word to the whole country, says Montdor. What's going to happen to Totland? We have the soldiers in the background. And I like we see Montdor the way he's sitting on the one book. And we have all the Dendenmushi hooked up there with the Noble Croc, Count Chicken. Mama can no longer tell friend from foe. I hear Nuts Island was razed. What? Huh? Where are Morgans and Stussy? They left the island just now. What? They're booking it out while they can. Capture them. If the worst happens, they'll leak that news outside the country. Yes, sir. Especially that blasted news magnet. Nuts Island, Peanut Town. Wow, and we have a little kid crying. The town's all destroyed. Mama's fit still hasn't stopped, I hear. I thought we'd be safe to live to old age here in the heart of a Yonko's territory. But to think that our queen herself destroyed our lives, and we have all the citizens lamenting their situation while Amand is watching on. There's no way Lord Streusen himself took several days to make that wedding cake. Or there's no way Lord Streusen himself took several days to make that wedding cake. We have Crunchy Island, Beanstown. Lady Pudding or not, I don't think anyone could reproduce a cake like that in just a few hours. Cutlery Island, Tabletown. The sort of cake that Mom would smack her lips at. Well. And see, I like this because they did it because Chiffon was the daughter that Big Mom always ostracized and pushed away. Sanji's a great, amazing chef and main character, and part of the main character group, and it gives development for Pudding too, of course, being deeply intertwined with Sanji's story. Either way, there's no way. Get ready to escape this place. Ice Island, Sherbet Town. Mama's on Fluffy Island now. That place is ruled by Chiffon, the Fluffy Minister. Fluffy Island, Airy Town. Lady Chiffon, why? Why'd you bring the cake here? We're done for, and so is the island. This place will be destroyed just like Nuts Island. And hello, the one chick in the cat outfit. Hello. We have a Hippo Man there. It's like the guy from Killing Bites. Lady Chiffon's been poisoned by the traitor Beige. It's because I believe in it. I believe in this cake, says Chiffon. I don't know where he learned it, but Blackleg's cooking skills are good enough to eclipse those of the executive chef. Okay, load the next page. Okay, Chiffon, we've got to run. It doesn't matter whether or not this country's saved. We've repaid our debt to them. The Nostra Castello's almost done for, too. This is Beige. You listening, you straw hat bastards? Don't you die now. Not after all we've done for you. And he's running away with Chiffon. Ha ha ha, mama, wedding cake. And she's finally arrived. Off the coast of Cacao Island, Straw Hat and Blackleg have escaped to the sea. Luffy, we're so glad you're safe. And he's knocked unconscious on the ship with Nami and Carrot around him. Huh? You guys made me wait forever. Liar! Your wounds are still bleeding. Chopper, treat him quickly. He can't afford to lose much more blood. Gotcha. You too, Sanji. You've been shot. Huh? Okay. And then they're still getting shot at. Good. We'll hit them soon enough, says Smoothie. They're a lot closer than I thought they'd be, says Brooke. We're still not home free. Treat them on the move. Fire! And then we have shots coming from a... Oh, this is Judge firing at Smoothie, I think. What? Judge, you... The Germa are backing them up. Shall we retaliate? No, leave them. Most of the Germa are caught up with their fight in the harbor, says Daifuku. And then we have Sanji seeing Judge there. And of course, Judge's head is taped up, so we still don't get to see his eyebrows. Just what is he to you, Straw Hat Luffy? Just what is he to you, Straw Hat Luffy? There is no returning from this place, the territory of the Yonko Big Mom. And yet, all of you put your lives on the line just to save him. That's kind of how every arc goes at this point, isn't it? Sanji is the Germa's failure. His skin is too soft. He devoted his days to rice making. He has not the pride of a royal. His fragile heart is easily swept along by pedestrian emotions, and he is wont to endanger his life for the weak. A consummately flawed soldier, a defect of a man. And that's Judge giving a speech. And then Sanji just looking down angrily. And Jinbei looking up. Okay, see you later. Thanks for the backup, says Luffy waving to him. Answer me, Straw Hat, says Judge. Man, how weird. Why'd he randomly start listing off all your best traits? I don't get it, says Luffy. What? That's not what he was saying at all, Luffy. You guys are the best. I love Jinbei just getting a kick out of all of this. Wah, Nami, look ahead, says Carrot. Carrot, as lookout, please, yes. Wah, yeah, this is bad. Jinbei, we've got a huge fleet right in front of us. Wah, one day. So, they realized, huh, says Smoothie. Look how many there are, says Sanji. What do we do? We're trapped again. They sent the remaining ships around the island to meet us. We're surrounded. And we have a nice diagram there. Fire off that coup de burst over all of them. Fire. And we're in their firing range. How? And the cannonballs start landing all around. Yes, indeed. From the front and from the back, my dear rabbit, and we have Daifuku's genie going in for an attack on Carrot. Carrot, Sanji yells up. A fleet at the gates, and a demon at the back door, and Sanji jumps in to try to block it. Wow, whoa, that thing is huge. Yeah, it looks larger than before, because they've seen it before, and they wouldn't be remarking about how big it was. They've finally gotten close enough for my powers to reach him, says Daifuku. It almost feels like we're bullying them at this point, says Smoothie. Does that mean we're finally going to get Daifuku and Sanji rematch from the wedding? How'd they get so close to us, says Nami. Look at those ships in front of us. They're all battleships. What the? There's no way we can get away from something like that. We're out of options, and to think we scraped our way this far, only for it to end like this, says Jinbei. Huh? And the sea starts lifting up? What the? The surface of the ocean is bulging outward. If you're troubling the boss. I won't go easy on ya. And Wadatsumi pops up out of the ocean. What? That's one of Hodi's crew members from Fishman Island, Wadatsumi. Don't tell me. Jinbei. Men. We've come to see you off, Captain Jinbei. Oh, ex-captain. Yeah, how reliable. Reinforcements from the sea. Color cover next chapter. It's not on break? Nani the fuck? We can remain your men until you leave this territory, right? And we have the Bay, Praline, Aladdin. We've got Wadatsumi there in the background. Okay, so we have Fishman Island backup to join all the other backup. So I guess that means that Big Mom isn't going to catch up and 900 will actually be them escaping, maybe. And at this point, we have seen throughout the later part of this arc, Jinbei being at the helm and Carrot being at the lookout the entire time. So I am really, really hoping that we could see them join Full Straw Hat in those positions. And Jinbei already kind of is. One thing I like about this a lot, though, is, like I said, what I would like to happen is the Straw Hats go and they deal with all the stuff on Wano. They're going to have a bunch of allies there. They're going to all be joined back up. And I'd like to see us go through that arc, and I think Wano is going to be a long time because all the setup with Kaido and like the previous arcs, Zoe and Punk Hazard and Dressrosa set up a ton of stuff for Wano Kuni that all needs to be resolved. Stuff with X-Drake, even stuff way back pre-time skip with Gecko Moria needs to be resolved. So there's going to be a lot that's going on with Wano Kuni's arc. And I'd like to see us handle all of that, and then while the crew's back together, while they're stronger, maybe a few arcs in the future, maybe the next arc after that, but eventually Big Mom and her crew come for their revenge, and then we can see the actual one-on-one fights that we didn't really get this arc. Because then the crews, I think, will be on a closer standing to one another. So, yeah, I would like to see things play out that way. But we'll see how things go. We'll see what 900 has to offer. Like I said earlier, 900 might be Big Mom just showing up like, oh yeah, I'm super fast now that I've eaten this cake. Which is kind of seemingly the opposite of how it should be. But Big Mom's a strong, big lady. So yeah, either way, we'll see how things go. But I loved this chapter like I've been loving every chapter and episode lately. One Piece has been at a very, very high point. Probably the highest point at all post-time skip, in my opinion. The highest point in years. So either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like it, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe, I guess, for both anime and manga, much more on the channel. I talk about both here. And follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. If you want a link to our Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.